I wouldn't hire a doctor to be my doctor if he didn't have his doctorate, and I wouldn't hire a lawyer to represent me to be a lawyer if he didn't pass the bar. I think that would be illegal. I may be getting in trouble for saying this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. We really need to stress the importance of a PE involved in a project to make sure that engineering principles are done correctly. Many times, that they even know about the codes that apply. I see that a lot. People will design and they don't even know that there's an ASE code that says how to design wood poles. That's scary, okay? So practice in the area of expertise, and then to kind of go to answer your question about a specific instance, and this is something that kind of rattled me for a little bit, but I see people, they buy our software and think they're just all of a sudden a transmission line design engineer overnight. And, I got your software. I don't need to know anything. I can just push F10 and get a line design out of it. And, it's not that bad. But what's even worse, though, is upper management will say, well, I'm going to hire an English major and buy them PLS CAD, and they're going to be a lot cheaper than an engineer, and they can go design all the lines. And so I was actually at a very small utility, and they didn't have anybody on staff that was qualified to be doing designs, but they wanted to buy the software, did the presentation and everything else, and I just didn't feel comfortable selling them the software. I was like, this is like giving a Ferrari to a sick teenager. You just don't do that. And I remember getting in my car and driving away, and I called my uncle, very, very wise guy, a lawyer, and now he's a judge, and I just said, Uncle Gary, what's going on here? And he told me something very wise that I have kept in my mind a lot since then. Sometimes your best clients are the ones you don't get.
Yeah.
And so he's like, they're going to cause you a problem later. Don't worry about it. So I didn't sell them the software, and that was out of an ethical reason.
Yeah, no, that's an awesome story, Otto. And I've heard all the stories of Wes over the years and other engineers that work for us. When they pull out their PE stamp to sign and seal something, I mean, it means something. I mean, that thing is going to be a record, permanent record. If there's a problem, you're the first one getting the phone call, right? And it means something more than just, hey, I've checked a box or I've done something, because you guys are putting your integrity and your education on the line every time you're PE sealing something. And I think that certainly matters. And it shows that you've put in, like you said, the work and the testing and the effort, and worked under great mentors to learn your craft so that you're able to seal something in that regard.
I think that's something that's actually changed for the better in our industry over the last 15 or 20 or 30 years.
It is changing, yes.
Because back when I first got in, utilities are exempt from doing engineering seals on things. But now you see more and more that are requiring it. So I think it's changed for the positive, and I think that's a good thing.